Welcome to Silverdale. I'm Josh Farley with the Kitsap Sun, out today at Lisa Starrett's Silverdale Way studio. This community is rapidly changing, and I'm going to tell you all about it on this special edition of the Bremerton Beat Blast. Stick with us.
I slept all night on a big white ship. Seagulls were dancing all around. I woke up, what a sunrise on the sea.
Silverdale is indeed a place that is rapidly changing. A new hospital, new library, new theater, and school district campus are all on the way. That has community leaders like Lisa Starrett pondering its future.
Well, I've been here for 50 years. I remember right outside the road here, it was just a two-lane road. We'd ride our horses all over the county. When McDonald's came to town, we even tied up and went on in and had a burger. Well, I don't know what to expect, except that I know that it's growing, and I think it's going in a positive direction. I do think that we don't have the niche like maybe Paulsbo, something like that. We are a big box area, I think, but there's a team of us working on branding Silverdale, and we're trying to come up with something that, because we all have our own voices, we also want to have one voice.
In the early 20th century, Silverdale was known as an egg-producing powerhouse, piling them aboard ferries here and shipping them as far away as Chicago. The Port of Silverdale and some local history buffs are looking to honor that history as the old town redevelops.
Well, the loggers wanted timber, and this is the greatest timber that anybody had seen, with the exception of maybe the redwood forest. When they got here, they started trying to do their regular farming, but there was too many stumps, so chickens became an easy thing to raise.
This county town rose up as the Navy developed submarine base Bangor, home to many of the nuclear-armed ballistic missile submarines that keep watch in waterways around the world. But its retail core was forged when the Kitsap Mall opened in 1985. However, the digital marketplace continues to give consumers more and more reasons to shop online. Here's how this Starwood Mall is reinventing itself to keep customers coming in.
So it's not just retail here, it's food, it's entertainment, it's experience. And then we have brought in our Live 360 program, which basically opens the doors wide to the community. We've got free yoga going on every other week here at the mall. We've got Fit for Moms and Fit for Babies, that's 4 and 3 times a week each. Book clubs that meet here. I think it's evolving into exactly what it should be, which is where everybody meets.
Silverdale's compass may well be shifting up towards Ridgetop. That's where CHI Franciscan is building a $500 million hospital that will serve as a hub for healthcare in Kitsap County. The new campus has been attracting other medical services in the area, resulting in a surge in a local economy that's already plush with shoppers.
We have 18,000 residents in Silverdale now in this area, 9,000 jobs. We also last year in Silverdale had $1 billion+ gross sales revenues. Actually, Kitsap Transit, we're looking at a new transfer center that's up by the hospital. So all the people that are going to be coming here, everyone's not going to be able to drive, even with all the parking that the hospital is putting in. Hospital, I think, 4 counties. They're going to all be operating here, 263 beds, I believe, and they're on schedule.
Silverdale is not all about shopping, however. Several area schools call this area home, and the Kitsap Regional Library is developing a new campus near Buckland Hill Bridge. There's also an increasing art scene. Though its home was torn down when county officials took down the old Silverdale Community Center, Central Stage Theater, or C-Stock for short, is just getting started. In conjunction with the Central Kitsap School District, C-Stock is on its way to building a new $5 million theater that will straddle the campuses of Ridgetop Middle School and Silver Ridge Elementary School.
We're just a small town local theater, and raising $5 million, 2 years ago when you told me this, my jaw kind of dropped to the floor. But we're getting there, which is quite fantastic. We've raised a little over $3 million to date, which for being a little podunk place in Silverdale is just amazing to me. One of our things though is partnering with the school district in looking to find ways to engage youth in our community is a huge thing for us.
We're on the path of recreating a school that will hopefully actually be K through 12 with the arts, and it just so happens the theater will be here. And so I think that the catalyst for this whole journey was the theater going in.
The future of Silverdale as a hub of commerce looks bright, but county officials are eyeing a new goal, keeping growth contained within its borders. And that means building new housing upward and with density, not outward and into the woods surrounding it.
I think we have to look at multifamily housing. Affordable housing. We have to find ways to do that here, not just here, in the whole county. And yes, I see multifamily housing. I see retail maybe on the bottom. I see housing on the top for families.
The Clear Creek Trail is an amazing oasis just feet away from the paved environment here. And many are starting to believe that this trail can be expanded around town so people can increasingly get around on 2 feet rather than 4 wheels.
I was just out here in prettier weather this weekend kayaking. That's why we moved here, because this quality of life, what we have, and we've got to make sure we maintain that. Don't become another, in my opinion, another Seattle or another Bellevue.
That's our show for this week. Special thanks to John Carter of Media for filming and producing this week's Bremerton Beat Blast. See you next week, everybody.
I want to live in an arbor town, like to see the boats leaving at the break of dawn. I want to live in an arbor town, surrounded by the sea my art is free. The salty breeze and the waves, the slow pace, the salty breeze and the waves.